Happy Saturday, everyone. This is Amanda with Geek Girl Plans, and today I'm making a tracker for my car so I can track inspection, oil changes, and those kinds of things. I've not made one of these before, so hopefully it turns out all right. I've already penciled in where I want some of the information. It took me quite a while, so I didn't think y'all wanted to watch that. But I just Googled my car type and printed a picture of it and cut it out. It's on sticker paper, and I'm just going to adhere this to the pages. I kind of want it to go over the pages where it's part on one side, part on the other. And then I got this zig marker. I guess they're called riders, and it's in the color Blue Jay, and I feel like it goes really well with it. So I'm going to color in where I wrote 2023. That's the year of the car, and it's a Kia Rio, so I just wrote that here as well. So I'll probably fast forward through this part while I'm coloring that in. I really like the way this turned out. I tried to kind of draw sketchy around the outside so that it wasn't perfect, and it looks better in some places than others. I like where on the inside of this line you can see that it's white, and some of them go into the blue a little bit, but some of them are probably too close to the actual way it was drawn, so it's a little bit inconsistent, but that's okay. The color looks really good. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is trace over these areas that I have. And I got this car in November of 22. I'll try to talk while I do this. I don't know how well I can do that. I was driving to school, and I had the right of way. I did not even have a stop sign or a yield sign or anything. And the car that was in the cross section, or like it was a T street, so like I was driving this way and she was parked right here, and as I got close she just pulled out in front of me. I don't know what she was thinking, but it ended up totaling my car. She hit it so hard, and the money that I got from the insurance, because I didn't owe anything on the car that I had before this, I was able just to get this car. That's why I got the least expensive Kia. We like Kias. We've had them. My last Kia I drove for 15 years. I don't like having a car payment. but I went with the least expensive one. That way I didn't have a payment and I was just able to pay cash for it. But it's still a little bit annoying, the whole situation. But I do really like the car. It gets excellent gas mileage. For the school that I just graduated from, depending on the traffic, it would take me 45 minutes to an hour and a half one way. And most of that was highway driving. And I got up to 43 point something miles per gallon. It has a little meter that tells you miles per gallon. And I'm always watching that. I don't know why. I really love to get good gas mileage. And one time I got it up to 43. So that was very exciting for me. My mom laughs at me. They have a larger vehicle. I forget even what it is they've got, but they have a travel trailer, like a little RV that they take with them, and they travel around. They go visit my sister who lives in New Jersey. They go visit relatives, and they've got that with them, and they get like 15 miles a gallon or something. It kills me. I'm like, oh, that's so bad. But that comes with pulling that trailer for sure. But I got the blue car because it was the only one they had. I would have got a white one. But my selections were limited, and the insurance company was like, okay, yeah, we're going to settle for, the value of your vehicle. And you have to have the rental car turned in tomorrow. So I had to buy a car so fast because I needed it for driving to and from school and work. And my husband worked the opposite direction than I went to school, so we couldn't even carpool. So I didn't have a lot of time, but I'm really happy with it. So this is a lot of years for inspection stickers, but since I drive cars for so long, I will, unless something crazy happens, I will have this car for a lot of years. Now my husband is 6'3", so it is the smallest car that Kia makes. He definitely clown cars it to get in there. It's very small for him, but he does manage it when necessary. He doesn't really like to get in there very often. Now this side I've got oil change written on, and I wanted it to match the other side, the left-hand page. So I made these the same size, letters and everything, same spacing. So I only have a couple of oil changes on this front side, but on the back side of this page, I'll be able to go ahead and just make them a little bit smaller so more can fit on there. But I only have to get my oil changed. It's every 4,000 or 5,000 miles, so I've only had to have it changed once so far, and it wasn't really that long ago. Except for school and work, I don't really go many places. And if we do go somewhere, we're in my husband's vehicle. I've never been this diligent about tracking these things. I would just kind of keep an eye on the little sticker they put in the car to tell you when the oil needs to be changed. And it makes me feel a lot better to have this tracker to know that I'm making sure that it's done on time. I'm keeping track of it. If there's any issues, I've left this other section here. So if they're like, hey, you need, a new filter or something, then I can list that there as well. My desk is a little bumpy because it's an actual wood desk. And unfortunately, it has some scratch marks on it from the cat. He gets up here and then he'll get startled by something and he'll leap away and dig his back claws into it. So it also was not in the best of shape. And I don't know if I'll continue to do this. I got my first oil change at the dealership and they did the tire rotation at that time. So I need to, every time I get my oil changed, get my tires rotated. So whether I keep going to the dealership or go somewhere else, I'll need to make sure that that's done at the same time. So that's something that I can mark in this other category as well. This paper that I have is just from old Happy Notes. I don't even remember because I pulled it out several days ago. I don't even remember which Happy Notes it's from, but it's so old that it's not one that they still have in stock. But the Happy Notes are so great. They've got 3 dividers in them and of course really nice covers. So you can use them, break them up and divide them in different ways. For my school planner, I went ahead and put 3 sections from a Happy Note in there for one for each of my classes. And that worked out really, really well. I'm a little bit old school, probably because I'm a little bit old. And I like to also have things on paper as well as electronic. So I'll print out the syllabus and some things like that. And I use the big Happy Planner, so it's really easy. Anything you print's on regular paper size and you can just punch it and put it in. When I first started using Happy Planner, I thought, wow, that big Happy Planner is a little bit too big. I won't need that. So when I bought a punch, I did not buy, oh no, that's, oh, well, I think that got caught in the desk. It did not, I did not buy the big one. I bought the classic size one, so I have to finagle it a little bit, but I make it work. Okay, I like the way this looks. I'm going to let it, the ink settle before I go in and erase the pencil lines. And let's go ahead and get the picture of the car put on here. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was ever going to find a place for that backing to come off. Okay, now let's see. Where did I have this sketched out to go? Oops, my pages are shifting. Let me put a little piece of washi tape on this to hold it together. Okay. Look how good that blue looks. I'm really happy with that. I love the zig markers. I actually bought a set of them. Let me show it to you. So I actually bought this set, and I'll be honest with you, I bought them when my oldest nephew turned 1. My mom and I were scrapbooking his first year, and we made so many of them, I think we burned ourselves out. For his first year, we made one for me, one for her, one for each of my grandparents, one for my sister, one for her husband's parents, one for his aunt and uncle. So we made 7 scrapbooks that we tried to make unique for the same kid for the same first year of his life. It was a little bit silly. We kind of overdid it. But I bought these at that time. So these are 17 years old and only 3 of them have dried out. There was probably 10 years where these were just sitting in a closet, but the caps were on them really good. But I just think they're phenomenal. I think on their website, don't think it still has the same scrapbooking stuff on it, but you can get a big pack of these. They're expensive. Zig markers are just expensive. They were expensive back then. But I'm sure with inflation it's worse. But anyway, I really like them. The colors are fantastic. And anyway, you should check out their website. Okay, and let's see about cutting this. I don't know what's the best way to do this. I don't normally put things down the middle. You know what? I don't want to do that on the desk. Let me put this underneath it. I don't normally put things in the middle. I just don't think to do it. It's so cute. I love when people do it though. And I don't have a crocodile punch, and I'm not sure how well This is going to go through my Happy Planner punch since it's a sticker. Oh, that is so cute. I really like that. So I need to fill in my first oil change information, and then on the back of this page I can just write my oil change information smaller, but I didn't want to make it smaller here because I wanted it to match over here. And I'll probably just cut these out with my craft knife. But anyway, I really appreciate y'all joining me on this. Tell me how you guys track your car stuff and what did I forget on here that I need to add, because I also have this side that I can add information to as well. And I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. Have a great day. Bye.